Hey guys, I want to let you know I still have some bundles left over. If you want your bundle today, hit me up on any of the social links down below for more information. Hey guys, this is Bess and we are back with another speed art commission. So yeah, I'm starting back up commissions and I'm doing everything through PayPal. I want to thank BlueMage in advance, all the time I thank him for being able to transition. I know it's been hard with DA and that's going to be in the next video, but yes, I thank BlueMage in advance for that. It's hard to transition and stuff like that, but it was good that we was able to, swiftly transition and start doing more of his commissions and stuff like that. So he basically gave me two different characters. We have Talise, which is up on top, and then we have Lorenzo, which is the one in the middle. So the reference in the bottom is basically the background, and being that the poses was in a very aerial type of look, that's how I kind of wanted it to look, because he did give me some poses on what he would like the characters to, how their bodies to be positioned, but I kind of fell in love with the way the first pose was positioned, as in the aerial way that it looks. And then I did the same I did the same thing to Talise, so I made her form a little bit more aerial too. It was kind of difficult to figure out how to make a human form look more like an animal form. I got it all situated because I was able to figure out where the leg would bend to have it look like a paw or anything, stuff like that. I did pay attention to like fingers and stuff like that so that I can make this commission look good and look right. At first I was kind of confused with Talise's what is that? It's like the cover to her sword. So it was weird how it was placed on one side and it looked huge. It looked like it was part of her suit, but I didn't know it was a sheath. So what I did was I looked at the picture again and I was like, oh, okay, it's a sheath, and I fixed it, towards the lining part of this whole project. Not for nothing, it did take me a while, but it wasn't like a long time, because I think the characters was very simple. Like there wasn't extreme detail to them, and the crazy part is it's not extreme detail, but they look really cool. When it came down to drawing the steps and stuff like that, I was just thinking aerial view, and then have steps that look like ruins almost. Because if you look at the picture down below, you can see that it looks like it's an old ancient like temple that they're going to. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can turn the steps like more ruin like how water damage and stuff like that happens to stairs, like just add that type of feature with a couple of like shrubs here and there. So yeah guys, I had pretty much fun with this the whole commission. I have fun. I stayed up really late to finish it. The background was pretty much easy. Like once I had the positions down on what I wanted, it was pretty much easy to figure out what I wanted to do with the background. I'm highly like sorry that I wasn't able to put like some of the temple's features in it, but it was just the way that I placed the characters, like the position and the aerial view. So they are in that temple, but the stairs is really what takes most of the stuff. If you've seen my first book of Celestial Post, you will see like when Fuji goes down the stairs, I have her in almost the same type of position, and it's like the stairs takes most of the background because she's going down a long flight of stairs. It's not like she's going down 2 or 3 steps. She's going down like a long flight of stairs. So it's like, I was like, let me go ahead and put them in almost like the same position that she will be in. I love the designs again of the characters. It's kind of unique to make these furries, I would say. Like I guess I would say they're furries. They're animal humanoid type of species. They have they're almost like humans basically, but they just have animal features to them. It's it's really interesting every time I make these type of characters. Like I'm not used to it, but the more I make them, the more it's more interesting on how I execute it, because executing it is the big key to everything, especially like doing furries and stuff like that. And you know, I'm not a big fan on making them, but it's interesting, and it makes, you know, I like to do them because it gives you, like, what do you say? It's like a challenge, basically. It's like a challenge. So it's pretty much cool how, you know, I can set it up. And then the thing about it with the facial structure of that furry or animal, it turns out that, you know, they have like their face structure coming out, like their frontal part coming out like a snout or something like that. And it's interesting how to move their face, or what pose to put them in, so that snout will look like a snout and not look like, you know, a person cosplaying as this animal, you know. So yeah, it's really cool making you know, making adjustments to make the character look good and look like it belongs, you know, to the same, you know, image that is showing. When I did do Lorenzo, I don't know, like my art style makes him look older, I guess. It's just me, I guess, because even with, like, when I created Danny, he looked a little bit older, so I guess my art style makes characters look older. So, you know, it looks cool though. It's not like bad or anything like that. It's really cool. The positions that they're in is cool. I did play around with you know, the hair and the cape, especially the cape. The cape is like something that, you know, I'm not used to, so I played around with that. And I also learned a new technique, which was when I do my line work, and because I merge my lines, like if I draw them on different layers, I merge them later. So what I do is I turn that layer blue, and then I erase the parts that I don't need. So I learned that, and then that pretty much helps, because I could put it at 100% and not mess up and have one part 100%, the other part 90, because that used to happen to me a lot. But now that I learned this technique, it actually is 100 times better, and I do not, you know, I don't miss you know, miss on that opacity that I have on it to try to remove those lines. So that's basically something that I learned while I've been doing you know, my arts and my commissions and all that, and it's been helping. Guys, I don't know, I'm loving these diverse characters. Like every single time I get a commission and stuff like that, and it's different characters, I'm in love with them. I'm falling in love with them, falling in love with their skin tone, falling in love with their eye color, the hair choices that are chosen for them, the weapons that they use. Like I'm falling in love with all the characters that are in my grasp, basically, and I gotta redraw them and stuff like that. Is pretty much cool. Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing commissions on PayPal, guys. So commissions are on PayPal. So if you guys have PayPal and you prefer that type of method and stuff like that, you can hit me up for commissions. You can hit me up on any social media, because it's PayPal. I will have my listings of you know, all my pricing, I guess. That's all on my Deviantart. So if you want to check out my prices, I'm gonna have the link down below with you know, the price sheet, and you know, just note me if you're interested, and if you want to go ahead and, you know, do it through PayPal, because that's what I'm doing. And I do all my commissions. I'm not like a haggler or anything like that. I love doing commissions, so, you know, it's my thing. I'm gonna continue on doing it till I drop. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for right now. I still do have my widget open on Deviantart, but, you know, I'll talk more about that in the next video that I'm gonna be posting up. So, you know, guys, keep your eyes open for Sunday's video, because I will be talking about that scandal right there. I call it a scandal because it's so much stuff, like it's so much hidden stuff that I would like to reveal to you guys, so that you know, because it's better to know than to not know and then be sorry for it later. And that's what basically happened to me. And, you know, I'm not really stressing about it because the Lord will provide, but it's like, come on guys, you know, we need the truth to be told. We need stuff to be shown because it's just not right. But I'll talk more about that later on in the next video. So yeah, you guys will be seeing that this week. I'm back on these commissions. I do commissions every 2 weeks. It depends on my schedule. So right now my schedule is pretty much busy. I'm like a busy bee every 5 minutes, and it's really not art related. It's more personal and, you know, family related. But what I do what I do what I tend to do is I take my computer with me, so I do work on what I need to work on all the time. Like if I'm in an appointment or something, or I'm in a meeting, I will take my computer with me and I'll do like either sketches or something and try to record myself. It's kind of hard trying to record and then stop record because sometimes when I go back to my drawings, I don't like the way it looks, so I tend to change it up, but it don't matter. It makes the art look good, so you know, I'm not really worried about that. So yeah guys, for this video I want to link Yuki's Sims her Sims vampire thing, because she actually made Vincent Fuji, like she made the Celestial Pulse cast into the Sims, and they're basically trying to fight over Fuji's love. So it's like whale wars, like the whale wars y'all guys were doing for the Celestial Pulse fan art contest, and she's basically bringing it to reality. So if you guys want to like be part of that, you know, want to see who wins or who gets Fuji's love or whatever, like if you want to see characters get shipped, I'm going to send you guys over to her YouTube, and basically she will be doing, you know, the shipping, and you guys can join her on that adventure. It's gonna be like a gameplay. It's not really story based, but it's gonna be part of her other Sims story, so keep a lookout for that. And yeah, it's kind of cool that you know, you guys are coming up with creative ways to ship these characters, you know, ship these characters in general. Like it's just crazy, but you know, I love you guys for it. You know, I don't care, just do what you guys do, and I'll keep an eye out for it. Like I know I watch I'll watch and I'll play along with everybody else's shipping. I'm not, you know, I'm not the type that be like, don't do that. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely be watching. So yes guys, I'm just letting you know so that you can watch. I'm gonna be tagging her link down below. I might talk about it again, so you will hear me talk about it again in another video. But being that this video is pretty lengthy, it's like 17 minutes long, I just was like, let me throw that in there so you guys could know what's going on. So yeah, it's pretty much fun, you know, having a lot of stuff going down in this year with the shipping, guys. Like I think that the fan art contest really opened that box, and thank you Emmy for that. If you're watching, thank you Emmy for that, because she's the one that actually opened it up with her drawing Dangerous Dance. So yeah, that's crazy, but it's awesome. Again guys, I want to keep you guys updated on me trying to stream every Fridays at 7 o'clock. That's when I will be streaming, and you guys can talk to me. We can do character designs for Celestial Pulse, you know, basically push Celestial Pulse in a process. I'm trying to get stuff out there for Celestial Pulse and keep it moving, keep that truck moving, because honestly speaking, I need my deadline to I need to finish this on my deadline, and you know, I'm a couple of pages in already, so I'm pretty much happy about that. So yes, in our streams we do Q&As, we do random talks, we do game talks, we do anything art related talks. That's basically us. So if you want to be part of that, please join us Friday at 7 o'clock on YouTube right here. And yeah, I'll definitely be able to talk to you guys, and you know, we have fun basically. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. So so that's basically all the updates that I really have, or basically want to tell you guys. Back to the art piece that I'm doing right now, the commission. I did a lot of shade and shadow and stuff like that, and I did add a lot of highlights and stuff to make her Talise. You see that thing that's around her body? It looks like a skirt almost. It's like an armored type of skirt, what samurais wear. I made that kind of shiny, so it kind of looked really cool when I added that white. I tend to add whites to like metallic things, and it makes it pop. So even with her sword, and even with Lorenzo's sword, I added whites. I love Lorenzo's sword because it looks like a jewel. Like you know how it looked like he carved his sword out of a jewel, and it's really cool. I really like that idea, and I like how it's more of a crystal, like the shades in the shadow was more crystally like than more of a shade and shadow that you will use on clothing that will be like deep dark colors. It was more like more saturated colors, more light to it. So you know, that was pretty cool with his sword, and to play around with that. So yeah, this is the background, and the background, like I said, the reason why I made it this way is because of the way that they are. It's like aerial type of view. So this is basically what I did for it, and then I added the trees and stuff on the side. I just took what was there for me to take, so that it will be part of the background. Again, it's kind of sad that I wasn't able to get the shrine in, but I feel like the piece was beautiful in itself, especially with the stairs, because I put some details in the stairs to make it look more rustic, more like they're going somewhere, you know. And then what I did was I added some glows, some lights to them, so that they can look like, you know, the sun is hitting them, just like the stairs in that same scene. And I added some trees, so, you know, some greenery on the side, you know, so that it can make it pop. So after I was done with all this beautiful art and I added the shading, this is basically what it looks like, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I hope that Blue Mage loves it too. I'm going to be posting this up on my Deviantart. So that's all for today, guys. I thank you guys again for watching, sharing, telling a friend, helping a friend. You know, if you guys are new, you're here, you're like, hey, Vesta's doing commissions. Come on, join us, become one of the subscribers. You can become one of my posters, my little energy balls, and continue to grow this community and, you know, be part of what we have here. You know, this is like the best community we have. So guys, again, thank you for liking, sharing, telling a friend, helping a friend, and have an amazing rest of the day. Bye-bye.